Hello, 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 everybody. I am back. Sorry, it's been a few days. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I'm Mrs. Pixel. Welcome to my channel. I have been gone for a couple days. I know, I'm sorry. But I'm back, and we have the canvas that we had all talked about that had been voted on that everybody wanted to do. So we're going to kit that up, maybe get a little bit done, and talk about a crazy week that I had. So, hello, Army Mike. How are you? So you have to excuse me. I am like, okay. Are we back? Okay. Jeez. The day gets better and better, right? Okay, let's try this again. Hello, everybody. Okay, hopefully my connection stays good this time around. So, I don't even know where to begin today. I don't even know. Let's just put it that way. So like I said, this was the canvas that y'all voted on wanting to do next. I am pleased to say that my new canvas that I've been waiting for has come in. So we will be doing that next. And I'm not going to give you any hints right now about what it is, but I think you'll like it. Okay. All right. So I had already went ahead and labeled my trays the other day. I was cleaning everything up, rearranging down here. I went ahead and made my stickers just to have them done and out of the way. And this one's kind of nice. This one actually has numbers for a change. So let's get these poured into their respective trays, and we'll chit chat about the week and all that good stuff. So, all right, well, let's put it this way. It's been an eventful week. Hello. How are you? Yeah, so it's been a crazy week. Sinuses have been nuts. Allergies have been crazy, giving me crazy, crazy headaches. I had a horrible headache earlier this week, and I just could not even begin to think about the idea of looking at my diamond art. So I didn't get very much diamond art done this week. Then, if you follow Unbreakable Pixel, the hubby, he mentioned it some, I believe. We had a lovely catastrophe in our bathroom where the sink literally exploded. The handle exploded off of the sink. Water shot into the air, was going everywhere, all over the sink, all over the floor. I mean, it was like something out of a movie. And to top it all off, it was hot water. So, I tried to reach the shutoff valve. Nope. Wasn't gonna happen. Oh, let me see. Doing good. Just got home from the in-laws and going to either do some painting or content creation. Can't decide which. Wait, did you finish Tink? I want to see it. Yes, I did finish Tink. Give me 1 second here. I'll bring it over. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. That was Tinkerbell. We got her all finished last time around. For those who didn't see her, the pirate ship up in the corner, and I believe down here it's supposed to be Peter Pan and Wendy and them flying, but it, It's not real big, so details a little lost, but I just love her silhouette. I thought it was really pretty. She is really cute. So, so we took a little poll, and this was the next one. That was we were going to do called a wishing tree, and then I have a special one that I've been waiting for that finally came in, and I'm not giving any. You're obsessed with all the movies. We have all the books too. We've been obsessed with Disney our whole lives. Um, it was kind of fun because my oldest daughter was obsessed with the princesses and my youngest was obsessed with the fairies. So we had a lot of Disney in the house. And I mean, who isn't a fan of Disney? But what was I talking about? Like literally, I'm telling you, my brain is shot. Like I said, we had a family outing today, so I'm still trying to get my thoughts straight from all that because we were gone. My bathroom, yes. Yeah. So the sink, you've got your spout here, your hot water, cold water. I went to turn the hot water off after I washed my hands, and it literally busted off and water shot straight into the air. It was a mess. I called my daughter. She ran upstairs. I was like, give me towels now so we could get this cleaned up. And I had her like hold the towels kind of on top of the water. So I tried to reach the shutoff valve underneath the sink. Of course, it wouldn't turn. It was like stuck. So I called my brother-in-law who was home and screamed at him to come over. He thought something like horrible had happened, but I mean, I thought that was pretty bad. And he couldn't get it to turn either. I was like, "Oh, this is good." But he went down and shut it off at the main valve to the house. The main shut off, and then came back upstairs, and then we got that regular shutoffs to work under the sink. They just needed something more than human hands, let's put it that way, to turn them. But that was a big mess. And I was supposed to be at work. Like, I can't exactly work when I have water shooting out of my bathroom. It was just too much. So, needless to say, we had a lot of some plumbing issues we had to definitely take care of this week, and was not planning on it, but I'm happy to say it's all working now. But yeah, it was a flooded mess. I have way more laundry than I wanted to have to do because of it. I went through so many towels. And so that pretty much took up, Wednesday, Thursday. And what happened on Friday? I know something else happened. Yeah. Yeah, really, exactly. I can only imagine the call if I was at work. I mean, the flooding would be even worse than what it was. It was horrible. Um, I really did feel like I was out of a movie. And it was just, oh my God, just a mess. It was very unexpected, unplanned. I was like, just very surprised by it. So, yeah, that kind of helps screw up some of my streaming plans for the week. So we're back on track now. Like I said, we had a family outing today, and I forgot to bring down a pen and stickers. Whoops. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I couldn't even. I about had it. Okay. Thank you for the lurk. So then today was it was a nice day though. We took a, like I said, a family trip, and we went up to the largest candy store in the world, which happens to be not terribly far from us, but still a good distance. And we had just a blast walking around there, looking at all the candy and buying candy. And not that I needed candy, but they have a lot of retro candy there, which is, really awesome. Like old candy that you don't see in a whole lot of places anymore. And if you go on my husband's Discord, Unbreakable Pixel, he has pictures posted of some of the things that we saw on his Discord. So I'm sure he'll throw that up there at some point. Okay, let's see. But yeah, so it was just an eventful week. Hopefully this week will be a little bit calmer, at least for now. Next week I know we'll be busy, at least the beginning of it, and then things I think should calm down for a little while, finally. Oh, okay. I didn't know if he said or not, but yes, my oldest daughter did join the Air Force. She will be leaving for boot camp next Tuesday. And so that has been a little on the difficult side for me. So that's why we had a family outing today. Spend some time together before she goes off, because I don't know when she'll be back, or how her training will be, or any of that things. I don't know exactly how that works. So we figured we'd spend some time together as a family, and that's what we did. Yeah, she surprised all of us that she decided to do that. I'm proud of her, though, because I'm glad that she's got some, I want to say, she's got ambition. She wants to do something with her life. She doesn't just want to be stuck in, just tell her, listen to her drill sergeant, she'll be okay. I figured she probably will be, but she's a bit of a heavy sleeper, so she's going to get a rude awakening real fast on that one. I don't know. It's going to be hard for me having one of my kids leave. Because I haven't had that happen really yet. I mean, she went away to college for like a semester, but she was home every weekend. Now she's going to be very far away, and I can't see her. I can't just, pick her up or anything like that. And it's kind of, I don't know. I guess it's hard. I know she's going to be fine. I know she's going to do great. But, being a mom, that's rough. We're just not always ready to let our kids go. And that's where I'm at right now. But I'm doing my best. So I know she'll be happy. She'll get to do the things she always wanted to do. She is, she loves to travel, so she'll definitely be able to do that. So yeah, so that's pretty much like what we got going on next week. So we'll see how I am next week. If you guys need to talk to someone, the 24 Emmy will be there for you. I appreciate it, guys. It's just, it's a little different. My husband and I are in the situation where we're younger parents compared to most of our friends. Most of our friends have young kids and our kids are older because we had kids younger than them. So I don't really have like friends that are in this situation yet. Their kids are still all in regular school. So it's a little different. So it's kind of hard for them to relate to me, and it's kind of hard for me to explain things to them. But, you know, luckily, I think that starting my channel and stuff like that is really going to help me, you know, give me something to do and be able to talk to other people and maybe not be so anxiety ridden, I guess you could say. But yes, we are very proud of her. And we know she's going to do awesome. And I still have the youngest one to pick on, so she's with me for a while yet. Yeah, so we went to the candy store today, and that was so much fun. We haven't been there in a couple of years now. It is the largest candy store in the world. I joined the Army my summer of my senior year. Oh, wow. Well, here's the thing. She toyed with doing it way back then. And she has gone on and off talked about it on and off. And I think she just finally got to the point where she just decided it was time to do it. And so she did. And she's young, definitely young yet. So she's got so much time ahead of her that she can do so much with her life yet. But, yeah, that has pretty much been my week in a nutshell, guys. It's been a lot of stress, but, not much you can do about any of it. So like I said, I'm hoping that, being on Twitch will help me, help me through it, give me something, to do, people to talk to. I mean, I'm going to do my diamond art no matter what. And so here we go, All right. I pray I remember what those are. I really should have written them down. Hang on, let's see. Nice thing is I got a desk right here. Let's see. We got 4. 4, 5. So I can label these because I forgot to label them, and C. I'll just set those right there, and I'll label those in a little bit. All right. So we got our drills all sorted. I think we looked that up. We've been looking up a lot of different things on the sites, things that she's going to have to do and know how to do. And, I don't know. I it's just going to be different, I think is what it is. But she's excited about it. And I don't know what else to say. I mean, we'll get through it. Well, she'll get through it. She's going to do great. I know she's amazing. So of course she is. And I'm just going to be that weepy, cryy mom that has trouble letting go. So, all right. So we got our drills all loaded up here. I went ahead and decided just to go ahead and use blue. I thought the blue would look nice with this because it's very bluey. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and use blue for our washi tape. Then we'll do a little bit of sectioning. Not sure how long I'm going to be on tonight because like I said, tired. And I actually have cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory waiting for me upstairs, which is yummy. I was so full after we had lunch. I could not even think about eating cheesecake, but I was no way I was leaving without any, so I got some to go. And it's sitting upstairs. I will be eating that shortly. Let's see here. But yeah, it was just a lot this week. And oh yeah, and then to top it all off, we had some really bad storms here. And it turned out that we ended up having we did end up having a tornado that touched down. And it was very, very close to my father's house. I mean, I was glued to the news, watching the radar, watching where it was going. Because my dad's almost 70 years old, you know? And they keep saying where it's going, and it is like headed right for him. I was just freaking out. Luckily, he didn't get anything other than a couple down trees and some shingles off of his house. There was a lot of other damage done to other people. You know, there was car. I think they said there was a car flipped on the interstate. You know, roofs ripped off. And you know, the trampolines wrapped around the poles, that kind of thing. So, yeah. So it's April, and we've had our first tornado this year so far. Hopefully that is not a sign for the rest of this year. We get tornadoes here and there. We get a lot of thunderstorms. We get a lot of windstorms here, but tornadoes are, I mean, we get them, but we don't get them. Except for 1 year, oh gosh, I don't even know how old I was. What year was that? Oh my gosh. Well, let's put it this way. It was 1985. I was still little. And not far from us, a huge one ripped through this area and all the way into Pennsylvania. I mean, it's the worst one ever here, and it destroyed so much. But I was so young, I don't remember much of it. I remember things about the day, but I don't think we've had a one like that ever since. So I pray we never do, because that was unbelievable. So for up here, yeah, we're not used to getting that kind of weather, so. Not saying we can't get it, we just don't usually. All right, let's see here. Okay, I think the blue looks really good. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think so. All right. One thing I did not do is I did not measure this. I did not see. I hope this is a 140. If not, I'm going to have to run upstairs and get a different size stencil, because there are 3 different sizes of stencils depending on how the canvas is spaced. But I hate the initial one because it's like far away. Let's see here. And I'm going to say we're good. It's a 140. Awesome. Now, I don't know how long I want to work on this, so I'm trying to think. I think, I don't know, 6 sessions is too much, or I think right now we're just gonna go across the top, and we'll see where we wind up. I'm just gonna mark off the top and go from there, because I don't know where we may go. I'll have to figure this out. 'Cause I really want to get to the other one too, like quickly, but I don't want to go too quickly. Does that make sense? Everybody. Come on. Come on, tape. Here we go. All right. And I always try to use tape, like this this tape, the little tape, in contrasting colors from whatever the canvas has, so that way they don't blend in and I can see distinctly where the lines are. Yay, am I original? Let's see. Do we want to go? Let's go right here for right now. I am going to do it this way, but I think that we will try to make sure we do a little bit more, a little faster. Okay, let's see here. Okay. There we go. All right. Where did I put my cutter? All right. So we're going to do this here first square. I can zoom in here. I need some wax. I tried to clean all this stuff up down here and make it look like nice and pretty, and then I realized I go through and destroy it all real fast. Everybody. Okay, well, we'll leave that there because we're going to need that. So, all right. But anyway, so that's been my crazy week. Hopefully this week is nowhere near as crazy as last week. And we can just get through it with no issues. Like I said, next week will be hard. So we'll see how I do on that one. Hopefully I'll be okay. You have a painter coming tomorrow. What are you having painted? I knew this was going to rip. Let's go this way. There we go. Did it all come off? Yes. The master bedroom and bathroom. That sounds nice. I painted my bathroom door after the giant mess. They didn't have anything to do with the water, by the way. That was just something that was bothering me forever, and just I think I had it with the bathroom at that point, so I just, we just started changing some things around. when we started changing when we changed the sink, we're just like, let's just do this all at once. Um, I would like to paint my bedroom this summer, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, I gotta stand up for a second because it's just my angle to be able to get the top. There we go. Alrighty then. But so you don't do the painting yourself? I don't mind painting. Painting doesn't bother me. I don't like the cleanup from painting. I don't want to clean the brushes, and I don't want to clean up the mess that it leaves, you know, because I'm a messy painter, obviously. But I really don't mind painting. All right, let's see here. We're just going to go in order since I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's usually what happens. It's like if it's a random number or random letters or symbols or whatever, I'm so busy with work, I don't have time. I understand. I will just kind of do in whatever order, whatever tray I grab. But when, I don't know, how to OCD you, but whenever I have them and they're labeled and they kind of go in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I tend to work them in that order. I don't know. Probably something broken in my brain, except for when I have a very large section like this. Since this is going to be huge block coloring, we're going to knock out all this little coloring first, and then we'll get back to this. I don't know. It's just the way I do things. I know I'm strange. And if my wife, old student who started a painting company. Oh, an old student of your wife started a painting company. Okay, that's cool. I don't mind painting inside. I don't do heights. I don't like heights. So I couldn't do outdoor painting, but inside I don't mind. As weird as that is. Okay, I saw a couple 6s. It's always hard, the initial top with these canvases, because they're so far away. Like when I do them on my own, not on stream, I will turn this canvas every which way. But I don't want to do that on here, so you can, you know, see it all come together as we're working on it. But yeah, I will flip my canvas every which way. It must be the 90s playlist. This was my original playlist that I first started my stream with. I have not had a chance to make a new one. We did a couple of cover days, but I just kind of threw this one on because it's like some of my favorite music. So but yeah, I would say a lot of it probably is 90s because, you know, I'm a 90s girl. I'm a product of my time. All right, I need to clean this out. I realized the other day when I was looking at some of my canvases that I have way more canvases than I know what to do with. I'm like, okay, as hard as it is to stop buying because they're so cute, I'm done. It's okay, I'm getting flashbacks of high school. Okay, well, I get it. That was more like college for me. Late 90s was college slash the end of high school, so 2000s is more, early 2000s was more college. Um, let's see, I graduated, what, 97, so. Jeez, that's been a minute. It's amazing how it feels like yesterday. And, oh, like I said, it feels like yesterday that I was just in high school, and now my kids are moving on with their lives. It's just kind of crazy the way life goes by so fast. Hmm. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. But yeah, I don't know. I'm class of 2000 for high school. Okay, so you weren't too far behind. You would have been a freshman, I think, when I was a senior, right? I think so, yeah. I think my brother graduated in 2000, and he was a freshman when I was a senior. It's crazy. Time goes by so fast. Ugh. What are you gonna do though? Live it the best you can, right? Nothing else you can do. So, I will say the other thing that we have done this, I did manage to do this week. Well, and I wouldn't really call it manage to do. It was more like it only took like 2 days because it was just hard to stop. We did watch all of Fallout. And I don't know anything about the game because I've never played that game. But I loved the show. I was very skeptical, and my husband's like, well, just watch the first episode and see if you like it. And, or if I'm on my own to watch it. I said, okay, I'll watch the first one. And I was just like, this is really good. Why is it that the apocalyptic world tends to go back to the like 1940s and 50s? Like, why does technology tend to reverse? I mean, I think it's neat, but it's kind of strange that so many shows and movies follow that theme. It's like, did something happen? We don't even know about it, like in our brains. I don't know. I found it strange. That's all. Like, strange as in interesting. So then we started like looking up like little video clips of like some of the innovations of the future that came out in like the 40s, 50s, and 60s, and we're like, why didn't any of those things ever happen? Because those would have been so cool. Like some of the kitchen gadgets that they had, in their kitchens of the future, they were so cool. I was like, how come we didn't get anything like that. Like, what happened? Did they not get funding? Did people not like that idea? Because I really think those would have been awesome. That's just me, though. Let's see. We're on F. Oh, let's see. But yeah, if you're interested and you don't know if you want to watch the show, I suggest giving it a try because I think you will like it. I guess I don't know anything about the game, but I did enjoy the show. And actually, the more I think about it, a lot of the shows that they've been making into are making from video games lately have actually really been really good. And I was surprised by that, how good some of them were. Really? You don't know. Of course, they were all very apocalyptic themed, which I didn't like, but I must not have gotten the tape of that. No, I didn't. That's okay. We'll come back to that one. That corner must be missing. Yep. But yeah, totally worth it if you are wondering if you should check it out. Yeah, it was really good. And like I said, I'm not a person who played the video game. I don't play a lot of video games. I watch my hubby do it, but I myself don't always play them. But so far, the ones that I've seen, I've loved. I mean, I loved, oh, what is it? What was it? I loved Twisted Metal. That was really good. I actually cracked up at that quite a bit. And what's that other one that was real big? Oh my gosh. My brain is just not working today. What is it? What was oh, can't think of the name of it. My gosh, brain is shot anyway. The Last of Us. That's it. I liked that. I have not seen The Witcher yet. That one I have not seen yet. Trying to think of what else. I don't know what to think of the new movie Borderlands coming out, though. I mean, I love Tiny Tina, but I don't know. We'll have to see how they handle it because it could be good, it could be bad. It's hard to say. So we will. I don't know. I just kind of felt like Kate Blanchett is a little old, but she doesn't look good. So yeah, we did go through and watch all that this weekend. I was pleasantly surprised with it. In fact, I've already started watching it a second time with my oldest daughter, and we probably won't finish it before she leaves because she's got so much to do this week. But we figure we just throw an episode on here or there. So like the Easter egg on The Last of Us. Yes. Oh my gosh. I never played that game either, but I remember the whole beginning from the game. So when the first episode came on, I was like, I know all this because I remember the whole beginning of the game. After that, I didn't know what happened because I didn't continue watching George play that one, but I did really enjoy the show itself. I feel like these are going to go in here. think we're just going to do that. Um, and I know we were talking about other movies that were coming out. We saw the trailer for the new Transformers movie, and I think that'll be funny. It's like teenage Optimus Prime. It's kind of got me cracking up a little bit. It'll definitely not be a serious movie. It's got to be more of a comedy. So we'll see how that is when that comes out too. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much where we've been. What's been going on this week? Just a lot of craziness. I feel like overwhelmed with everything right now. Trying to things just keep happening the way that I don't want them to. And I haven't had a chance to really work on any diamond art, so I feel like I was going through withdrawal, like big time. I wanted to make sure I got on tonight and did some. I probably should use my 10. I don't know. I'm just so used to using it. Ashley Johnson. That's right. That's right. Well, Troy Baker was on it too, right? And he did the voice, didn't he? Because I thought he does a lot of voices. I liked him. I think he's pretty good at his voices. I used to like to watch his him and Nolan North when they had their show on YouTube. Used to love to watch that, but they had a falling out or something like that, and um, like he left, and I don't know, it was still okay, but it wasn't. It didn't last very long afterwards. Yeah, yeah, I thought he was in. I'd have to look it up. See, I'm not very good at remembering all those details because, like I said, I'm more of the what do you call it, the outside observer because I don't play the games myself. I watch other people play them, like mostly just my husband, and so I only know the things that he points out to me sometimes. And then I put the two together, and then I'm like, oh, that makes so much more sense. But I don't actually play the games myself. But I've watched him play plenty of games over the years. Some of them drove me crazy. Like, it would just be like the music or something like that would drive me nuts. I'm like, I can't listen to this anymore. Oh, let's see here. Need to rewind myself. There's talks about Assassin's Creed TV series. Oh, wow. I know that one too. Um, like I said, I know about a lot of them, but I've never never played them. But yeah, I know what Assassin's Creed is. So we'll see. I mean, it seems like they're getting. I feel like we're going from like how we had the huge like Marvel and DC. Um, what do you want to call it? Like era. We'll use the word era. Previous to that, we had like your vampires, zombies, like that kind of era where it seemed like that was everywhere. Now then it switched to like Marvel and DC, like just movies, TV shows like crazy. Now I feel like we're starting to transition into movies and TV shows based on video games, which that's not um maybe that's not a bad thing because there's some really cool games out there. And we have, the CGI ability now and everything like that. We had to be able to make those games like into reality TV shows, like, with all of the special effects they can do now with computers, you can actually kind of make them come to life now. Whereas maybe a while back you couldn't. I mean, because that's the thing. If you're gonna make a movie out of something that already exists, like a video game, if you don't have it meet the standards of the video game, might as well not make it. It's pointless. Like, don't ruin it. But I kind of feel like that's the direction that we're going in, which I'm fine with, honestly. I'm kind of I mean, I still, love Marvel and DC and all that stuff. I still really enjoy all those movies and shows, and, I get excited about them. But it's kind of refreshing to have something different. Like a different universe to explore, and different universes to explore instead of them all being connected like they are. And so I don't know, my opinion. I don't know if it's not worth anything, but Let's do. We're going to use a lot of these today. I just think. Look at how good I'm getting with my 10 placer. I'm so happy that I'm finally starting to be able to use it a lot better. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed movie that came out in 2016 was not that great. Right. I mean, that's kind of how I felt about oh gosh. About like the Mortal Kombat movies. They got better as time went on because they were able to um really do some of those special effects that are in the games. But if you are not going to make them like the game, and please don't change them on to top it off. Do not take liberties the way that they do with books. I don't like when they do that either. If you can make a movie like a book, you better be following the book or else don't bother. That annoys me too. But yeah, hopefully we get some good ones coming out. I hope. Cuz so far I've enjoyed all of them. I was just trying to think of what would it be like if what is this on my finger? I mean, Disney is trying to do live action everything. Why don't they try to do um like maybe try to get to with whoever is in charge and make like a Kingdom Hearts game? That would be cool. I don't know how you would do that, but I think it would be cool. Oh my gosh. You're not in my mind, swimming around us. Louder. Maybe you're like lightning in a bottle. Oh my gosh, I just keep thinking, oh, I'm sorry. It's just the closer we get to my kid leaving, the more it keeps popping in my head a lot, and it just ah, I know it just pops in there every 5 minutes. I'll be all right. I'll figure it out. Oh, come on, my let's go ahead. I don't think I should have changed this wax earlier, but I didn't. I cleaned everything up and then I forgot to change the wax in all my tips. Okay, come on. Behave. There we go. Okay. I really should have changed them earlier, but that's all right. We will be okay. I bought some more wax, but I have not received it yet. We'll see how it is when it comes in. I belong to the Clive Cluster Collection Society. We've been talking about his books. Sure to become a TV show, and who would star in them? I don't know if I know those books. I honestly don't know if I know those books. I used to read a lot. I have gotten very lax in that department. Mostly because by the time I'm done with work and I do some diamond art, my eyes are shot for the day. My eye strain is ridiculous, and I cannot even think about trying to read anymore. And I've done everything I can. I wear blue light glasses and everything to try to keep my eyes from having a lot of strain, but my job requires so much scanning and double and triple checking things. Yeah, my eyes just they're shot sometimes by the end of the day. Like I said, I have 3 screens that I need just to be able to do my job. So it's hard looking at all 3 of them, scanning from screen to screen to screen to screen to screen to screen just to be able to do my job. And then I like to do diamond art, which calms my brain down but doesn't always help the eye strain situation. Clay was an American adventure novelist and underwater explorer. His thrill novels, many featuring the character Dirk Pitt, have been listed on the New York Times fiction best-selling list more than 20 times. Cussler was the founder and chairman of the National Underwater and Marine Agency, which has discovered more than 60 shipwreck sites and numerous other notable underwater wrecks. He was the sole author or main author of more than 80 books. Huh, I will have to look at some of those. I I find like things like history and stuff like that. So like shipwrecks and stuff like that. That's kind of fascinating to me. I like the old history mysteries per se. So shipwrecks would be really cool as to like why did they, why, what happened, and what's on them, and like who is on them, and like all that stuff would be is fascinating. So if the books are like mystery like that, they would be really good. I might have to give them a whirl. I do like a good mystery. I wish I had more time to read. I have a ton of books that I have been meaning to get to that I just haven't. Like I said, I get caught up in my diamond art and then I'm done. I don't really know that if there's much else you can do for eye strain though. I tried to do those whatever it is you're supposed to look away for like 20 minutes every 20 minutes you're supposed to look at something or in the distance. I don't know who's got time for that when you have to meet your productivity for the day. Some days I get off work, I just want to go upstairs, put a pillow over my head, and close my eyes and not look at anything for like 15 to 20 minutes. Come on. Kind of did this like backwards. Maybe I should have started from the top down instead of the bottom up. All right. It's working. Awake in bed at night. Wait. We haven't gotten back to. We got into Fallout, so we haven't gotten back to Dark Side of the Ring. So we've kind of stopped on that for a little bit, but I want to get back into that one. Hello, Paper Paws and Whiskers. How are you? And so yeah, I want to get back into that at some point. But right now it's just, trying to spend time with with my daughter. We actually went through some of our old papers the other day and we're cracking up at just like wow. Things that she wrote in her little journals and stuff like that for school. They're so funny. This is just one of his books he wrote was Raise. Oh, really? I love the stories about the Titanic. That was just a senseless tragedy right there. I'm sorry. This makes me so mad. That whole thing could have been prevented. I'm tired. It's been a stressful week. We've had a lot of stuff going on, and so I haven't been able to stream. So that's kind of not been good. Well, whatever this thing wants to do today. Not been as good, but we're getting back. Trying to find some sense of normalcy. And I'm sure next week I will be a big blubbery mess, so please do not mind me. Oh, we had mishap in the bathroom where the sink decided to explode. And um that was a big old mess. It was not fun. And it was like literally like something out of a movie. That was unexpected having to do. And I say sink explode, but really it's the faucet exploded off of um off the sink, the hot water faucet or handle, whatever, it broke off and water just went streaming up into the sky. It was like crazy, like out of a movie. And of course, the water was hot, and I couldn't get the shut-off valve to work because it was stuck. So that all had to be fixed, and that was a big mess to clean up. And we are actually preparing for our oldest daughter, who is going to be leaving next week. She has joined the U.S. Air Force, and she will be leaving for basic training. So I still haven't quite wrapped my brain around it. You know, so she will be gone for, I think, 7.5 weeks. She'll graduate, and then we'll start her tech training. But who knows where that's going to be yet. So yeah, that's been pretty much my week. Just a lot of unexpected stuff going on and happening, and but we had a great day today. You know, I was saying earlier, we had a family day. We went spent some time together. We went to the world's largest candy store today, and we spent probably 2.5 hours there. And I bought way too much candy. But it was fun. We did that. We had lunch. We went to Cheesecake Factory and had some lunch. And then we went to a couple malls and shops, so before we headed home. So it was a nice family day, and the weather was nice, so that was good. All right, let me see here. Let's try flipping this way so I can take this off. Hello, Arturo DK. Yes, new stream, new canvas. I disappeared for a little bit. I'm sorry. We had some stuff go on that I just could not make it on here for a bit. But I'm back now. We'll get this all sorted out. The canvas I have been waiting for to do on here finally came in. So after we finish this one, we will be working on that one, and I'm excited about it, but it's a little bit different for me, so we'll see how it works out. Yeah, Chair Force, I know. Not her though. She wants to be on the plane. She wants to what is she going to be? I can't even remember what it is. But she wants to be the person on the plane that helps to make the actual drops. She's like, I don't want to sit in an office. She's like, I want to be on the planes. So she's like, I want to travel. I want to go everywhere. So I was like, okay then. I'm glad she knows what she wants. And she was very adamant with her recruiter too. She's just like, no, if I don't get this job, then I'm not doing it. Which I thought was, I think it kind of shocked him that she was just like, nope, it's this or nothing. And I was kind of surprised that she did that too. The sink situation, my husband did that once. There was water everywhere. Yeah, it was water everywhere. It was so bad that it it actually leaked down into the light in the kitchen, and my light in the kitchen is like a bowl type light. It was full of water. I was like, okay, I knew I needed to clean it out, but that's not the way I planned on cleaning it. I was just like, you got to be kidding me. And we didn't discover that until later, which which was like, really? But I'm glad it's fixed now, and now I have a new faucet, and I shouldn't have to worry about that at least for a little while. I hope not ever again, but that's not how that works. So that's one thing about this house. The plumbing, it's not even this house. It's our water supply is horrible. It is so has so much calcium in it that things just get destroyed so quickly. And it's just horrible. It is so bad for all of your appliances, everything. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. That's awesome that she's going into the Air Force. That is amazing. Ours started leaking in the basement. We were cracking up. Yeah, I mean, it is awesome that she's doing something, but I'm I'm overprotective mom. I don't want her to go anywhere. I'm not gonna apologize for it or say I'm not that mom. I am. I'm not. I want her home. I don't want her going all over the place. But at the same time, I know I can't stop that. It's just I think it's just accepting that my kid's grown up. She's an adult. She's living her life, and it's a little scary. She might be surprised. She might not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid that she might. I mean, I think she'll like it, but I don't know. I don't know how stuff like that works. I'm afraid that it won't be what she wanted, and that, or it won't work out the way she wanted, and that worries me. So I guess I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Uh, she'll be stuck then, I mean, not really anything that we can be done about it after that. Okay, I feel like there's a piece on here still. Yes, there is. Come on, come off here. See, I knew it. You can't see it, but yeah, big old piece of plastic that was in the corner. Um, what was I gonna say? But yeah, so we went to the candy store today, and we didn't go to the soda shop though. We were going to just go get lunch instead, so we didn't bother with the soda shop. We usually go there too, but we wanted real food, so um, we didn't make it over that way today. But I've got so much candy. Just like they have all kinds of things, and yeah, they have the stuff you can find in the stores around here, but then they have the stuff that you can't find, and that's why it was so much fun. Like, you can go there and like say Mike and Ike's, you can go there and just get a bag full of whatever color you like, whatever flavor. You don't have to get the mixed kind. You can just they've got every flavor, every color. Um, Same with Now or Laters and Laffy Taffies, but then they've got the old candy that that some of us grew up with, like we get we got like the candy toothpaste and the candy cigarettes and stuff like that. Stuff I remember from being young. but you just don't see it anymore. It's just fun. I don't know. Like I said, my husband took pictures and put them on his Discord, so I will have him post his Discord in here before my stream is over, so that way, if you want to take a look at some of the pictures of some of the stuff that was there, um, you can take a look. It's it was a fun just little adventure for the day. As an Army recruiter, I can tell you what we do. We look at people return from jobs. We recruit for those. I don't know what the Air Force does. Something about she said something about uh she has to had to like apply for the job, and when an opening came up, she signs a contract for that job. I don't know. It's very confusing to me. Um, but supposedly that's what she's done. Which, um, I hope it works out to be everything she wants it to be. And I have no idea where she wants to go as far as what base she wants to choose. Um, I guess it depends on what plane she decides to choose and all that good stuff, you know? Okay, I'm drinking. I got my cherry Coke here. Oh my gosh. Yes, I have been rambling, so I am thirsty. Everybody drink. I hope everything does too. I did. Oh, they didn't have any Dr. Pepper, so I had to get cherry Coke. They didn't have any Pepsi, but hello, Orminator. How are you? Did you? I saw you looking at all the pictures. Did you enjoy them? You would not believe. Yeah, I prefer Pepsi over Coke too, but all they had was Coke, so you know, sometimes you have to do what you have to do. Um, yeah, you would not believe how much candy we came home with. Quite a bit. Let's just put it that way. It's good though, some of the trust me, it's gonna last me a minute. Yeah, we're gonna take some pictures of all the stuff that we got, and like, he's gonna put them on his Discord. But I think we spent like about 2.5 hours there, just going up and down the aisles. It was a lot of fun. I mean, who would have think that going to a candy warehouse would be fun, but it was. He's gonna, yeah, we got quite a few things that I was like excited about. Of course, it's gonna take me eons to eat all this. Probably get diabetes in the process, but because I think we got what do they call them? The fruities? Yeah, we'll have to take a picture of her. Yeah, like we got some of the fruities, and like they're huge. I mean, like huge bags. Like, ugh, they'll last forever. But we can't find those around here, like in your everyday. Yes, I told him. I said, take a picture of the wax lips and like the wax mustaches. I said, I haven't seen those in so long. Those used to be like a staple in our childhood. I am a little sad though that I wish their nerd selection was a little better though. It'd be nice if they had a bigger selection, but they don't. I don't know if maybe nerds really are slowly phasing out, but we did find some. I was lucky to get my first pick of bases I wanted. Yeah, I don't know if she'll what her pick will be. I know she's got a couple places that she's toying with. I don't even know if she wants to stay in the States, to be honest with you. Um, she may decide to, you know, go to one of the other bases overseas. It's I don't know yet. It's up in the air. She'll probably just like do it and then tell me. Just like she did when she when she enlisted. But I want her to be happy, and if she's happy, then that's all that matters. Yeah, a lot of that stuff we haven't seen. That's why we love going to that candy factory. It just or that candy warehouse. It's just you can't find stuff the way. I mean, don't get me wrong. They got a lot of modern day candy, but they've got a lot of stuff from like back in the day. um, I didn't buy any this time around, but they got even like the candy whistles and everything like that. The ones that you would blow into and use the little thing at the bottom of the stick to make the noise. Like we didn't buy any of those this time around though, because we figured we had enough. But yeah, once we get a chance, we'll show you the haul of all the tons of sugar that I'm probably going to die from a sugar coma of. I just closed last night. But yeah, that was pretty much our day. It was nice to get out. The weather was nice. I will say people can't drive, but apparently they don't know how to use turn signals on the highway either, so But other than that, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just a lot going, a lot going on, but not a lot going on. But I'm very happy about finally having um, some of the canvases that I was hoping to get finally coming in. So they weren't supposed to be here till next week, and they actually came in early. But since it said that we were going to do this one, I figured we'd do this one because I said we would, and then we'll go to that one. And I got a couple other ones that are coming that have not made their way here yet either. But 2 of the 4 have come, so. And it was crazy busy. We went to the Cheesecake Factory for lunch, and it was packed. We did not realize it was graduation day. So we have a bad habit of every time we go to the Cheesecake Factory that there's always, not every time, but most of the time there's something going on and we have to wait for like ever. The very first time we ever went, we just really, really wanted to try it. It was prom night and it was packed. It was crazy. But we were like, well, this is what we want, so we waited. And I don't even remember how long we waited, but it was a while. Totally worth it, though. Cheesecake was awesome. My pick was Hawaii. I was there for a year. Then, yeah. Wow. So did you end up having to go to like New York or anything like that when that happened, or like because I know that, talk about something that shakes the whole country. Oof. And it's weird because my kids weren't even born then, so to them it's just something in the history books. But it's weird when you could say you lived through it. I had no idea what was going on when it happened, when 9/11 happened either. Just I worked at a church as a receptionist, and just the calls started pouring in, and I had no idea what people were talking about. So yeah, that was a little rough. My unit went to, oh, so you went to Afghanistan. Wow. How was that? One of our friends went to Qatar. Um, I don't know if he went to Afghanistan either, but he went over there. I know he was deployed over there too. Um, oh, he was in Afghanistan too. I couldn't remember. I remember Qatar, but I couldn't remember if he actually went to Afghanistan too. Crazy. I hope that she doesn't see any of that, but you know, oh yeah. Ugh. So anyway, try to drop the heavy and move on with the just working on the canvas here. I miss another one. Jeez. I mean, these ones, at least this canvas compared to the last one, I can actually make out what they are a lot easier. Some of them last time around were just kind of blending together and I couldn't quite make out what they were. Usually I have like, I'm still getting sad of my, wow. I don't know which place it was he was at, but he used to tell us about the big old sand spiders. I was like, oh, no, I'm done right there. Goodbye. I was like, nope, 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 nope. Oh, you went to Iraq too. Jeez. Wow. Well, I I guess I'll just say now, even though I know you're still in, but thank you for your service and for going over there and all that, and because that was crazy, and you know, I don't even know what to say about things like that. I mean, like you got to be a certain kind of person, just like I think you just got to be a certain kind of person to want to do that, to be for your country and do that kind of stuff. You got to have some patriotism, I guess you could say, which we have discovered in my when my daughter was going through her stuff. She was always saying she was thankful for the USA, and I was like, why did you say this so much in your paper? She's like, I have no idea. Job was a combat engineer. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah. I don't know if I want to ask what you did exactly, but um, because I know there's all kinds of jobs and they have all kinds of names, and I'm not very good at knowing what all of them are. But I can imagine it was probably something. Um, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to say like about it. Like I know what I want to say. I just can't find the words tonight. Because my brain is not functioning. Jeez. That's awesome, though. I mean, how long were you over there, out of curiosity? Did you? It sounds like you were there for a while. A year for both. Okay, that's a long time. Definitely a long time. I would probably freak out. As a combat engineer, you'll work quickly and skillfully to help soldiers navigate while on combat missions by constructing bridges, clearing barriers with explosives, and detecting and avoiding mines and other environmental hazards. You'll provide expertise and come up with quick and creative engineering solutions, constructing fighting positions, fixed and floating bridges, and obstacles and defense positions. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, I don't I wouldn't know how to begin to handle that. Just the mines alone scare the idea of a mine scares me. Like I can't imagine trying to figure out how to go around them on top of it. Of, wow. Jeez. That's amazing though. I mean, your job is definitely you have to be very, very skilled. That's just not something that you're going to walk into. That's amazing. And you jump out of an airplane too. Yeah, I told her, I said, I don't know. I think said she might have to do that. So I'm kind of like, I don't see why she wouldn't. I don't like planes to begin with, so I cannot. I don't know where she gets it from. It's not for me. Do not like the airplanes. Like my feet on the ground. Thank you very much. But sometimes you don't have a choice. So, needless to say, you've had a lot of adventures in your life. Keep moving this thing. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. The top is always like the one that I end up moving the most. I just want the extra money in my paycheck. I guess I get that, right? Oh, I think we all want the extra money in our paychecks, but I don't want to jump out of the plane for mine, so sorry. I can't even. Yeah, I can't. I'm not very athletic or anything like that. So I am deathly afraid of heights. So yeah, would not happen for me. I mean, I know some people do that for just recreation, jump out of planes. I'm like, I don't see the appeal in that. But that's just me. I mean, give it to the people that do, but that's so not me. I may not even need to have marked that one before that I didn't mark earlier when I was hitting this up, because I feel like we're blowing through these drills pretty fast. The year I was in Afghanistan and Iraq was tax-free money. Wow. I bet, because don't you get paid a little bit more for deployment too, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I keep moving. I'm so sorry. I think this is going to be really pretty when it's done, but, well, I say that about all my canvases, though. But I'm like of the mind that if you don't like what you're working on, why do it, you know? So I really only buy the pieces I really like. And I told myself, no more. No more canvases for a while. Until I get some of these done. I've got more canvases than time right now. Especially now that we're going into summer and, like, you know, it's project season basically, you know? Like when the weather gets nicer here, you know, it's time to, you got um yard stuff to do, and you want to clean out the house and, you know, do all those fun things that you didn't do over the winter. So your extra time kind of goes a little bit um away a little bit faster, trying to get things done. I've got, like I said, a few projects I want to do this year, but we'll see what I actually get to. Last year, our big project was that we had the house painted, and I was very happy about that because it really needed it. It was looking a little shabby, so I was very happy with the way that came out. Um, this year, I think it's another decluttering year. I mean, I do not know how I accumulate so much stuff over the course of a year, but it happens every time. So I really need to go through and get rid of a bunch of stuff again. And there was some stuff that I was saving, that I thought maybe my girls might want, and I'm just like, it's pointless. It's time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like yard work. Um, it's it's time to get rid of some of them. I was saving some clothes and stuff from when they were younger, and actually, it turns out that my aunt can use them for my cousin. Some stuff happened, and she has one of her grandchildren right now, and she doesn't have a whole lot for her. So I was like, well, I can, you know, give you a bunch of clothes. So I figure put them to use. Because why not? I mean, they're just collecting dust in my attic, so might as well. Like I said, I saved all this stuff so for my grandkids one day, and I'm like, watch me have all grandsons. They won't want any of this, because that would be my luck. Get all these girl toys, nothing for a boy. I probably still won't get rid of them though. They're so cute. I can't help it. I mean, come on. Yeah, I don't like yard work, so. But unfortunately, I don't know about this year, and I'm really hoping it's not. But we have a really big. I can't even tell you how old this tree must be. Oak tree, and when it drops acorns, let me tell you, that is a pain to clean up. I mean, and you're constantly hearing them, dinging on the roof. But trying to clean them all up, and you have to clean them up to a certain degree, because if you try to run them over with a lawnmower, they shoot out everywhere. So I'm hoping that we don't have a whole lot of those this year. I don't know what the cycle is or how they go about. Like, I don't know if it's like a certain like a cycle of the tree, or if it's something that happens to the tree. But yeah, yeah. This tree is huge, and we had it priced at one point to see what it would be, because to have it, taken down. And I was like, yeah, I about choked when he told me how much it was. I was like, no, we'll just keep it there. It'll outlive us. Because it was ridiculous how much they wanted. I mean, it provides nice shade, and it's a nice tree. I really don't want to get rid of it, but I don't like dealing with the acorns when they fall. The famous oak tree. Is that what the story was? Was it an oak tree? That old book, The Giving Tree? Was that supposed to be an oak tree or an apple tree? That was an apple tree, wasn't it? Um, but yeah, that is no fun. Let me tell you. And if you've ever been outside and got hit in the head with one of them, you wouldn't like it either. It's not fun. So hopefully that won't be an issue this year. You just never know. You never know what's going to pop up. Yeah, I thought it was an apple tree. But if that's okay, then the yard work won't be so bad this year. But when those acorns fall, whew, yeah, forget it, man. Pain in the butt. I remember the first year we moved here. I had no idea how to clean them up. You're gonna crack up at this, but I couldn't stand them being out in the yard. And this is before I had a job and I worked, so I was at home. We had the kids, so I didn't have a job. I stayed at home and took care of them, and and I just couldn't stand it. I was like, "How are you supposed to clean these clean these up?" I took a shop vac and cleaned the yard with them. I know it sounds ridiculous now that I say it, but it worked. Now we just rake and scoop, with the the shovel and the rake. But I can't believe I did that. I wonder why the shop vac broke. This one, come on. These are a little bit. Come on, straighten out. Estimated 31% of the world's oak species are threatened with extinction, while 41% of the oak species are considered to be of conservation concern. Huh. Like I said, I will never be taking down my oak tree. The only way that that's going to happen is if something bad happens to it and we don't have a choice. Because I do really like my oak tree. My neighbor don't like it too much. He's asked several times about taking it down, and I'm like, no, I don't want to take it down. Why is this got such a huge gap? I don't like it. It's a little bit better. Still a little gappy, but I don't like it. The countries with the highest numbers of threatened oak species as of 2022 are China with 36 species, Mexico with 32, Vietnam with 20 species, and the US with 16. Wow. Yeah, people take down their trees, but there's a lot of diseases for these trees, unfortunately. And then you've got the bugs that can get into them and destroy them as well, which stinks. I do not like the way these are sitting. They're annoying me. See, this is how crazy I can get over my drills. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Well, guys, I am on the tired side. I think that this is going to be it for tonight. I will be back Tuesday. Yeah, I will be back Tuesday and I'll be able to have a little more energy to get some more stuff done. It's been a long day, a long week, and I actually have to go to work early tomorrow, which sucks. You can tell your neighbor that your tree is threatened with extinction. I should do that. Because I like the tree. I really do. But I kind of like trees, as you can tell. I have a ton of different kinds of tree canvases, so I just think trees are pretty. Um, but yeah, so I think that that's going to be it for me tonight. I don't know. Are we doing a raid or no? So, all right, guys. Well, I will, like I said, talk to you guys on Tuesday. Thank you guys for all stopping in and chatting with me. And I will talk to you soon. Have a good night, guys. Bye.